Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome, or hello if you are new here. This is a sit-down video today that I'm going to be doing my September TBR. Now, if you're new here, I'm just going to explain how my TBR videos work. I call them my TBR not TBRs because I'm a mood reader, and sometimes I just don't read the things that I say I'm going to read in this book, but then you watch my wrap up and you see that I do read some of them and I read some other ones. So I'm just going to delve right into our picks for September and also announce to you what the book club pick will be. There will be a dedicated video for that I will be filming after this video, and that will be up separately, but you will get a little sneak peek of what September's book club video is. I'm still thinking of a book club name for the channel. If you guys can think of any kind of book club name for me, pop it in the comments below. But let's just get in to the TBR video. So first up, now these are in no particular order, so this is not going to be the order that I'm reading them in, but I would like to read Obsidio. I have read the Illuminae Files and Gemina. I always say that wrong. Gemina? I think that's correct. And I've not read Obsidio, and I was just looking at my shelves and I thought, do you know what? Let's finish a series, Katie. I became a really big series reader recently, and I will read them back to back. But this series, I have kind of taken breaks from them. I think I read Gemina in like 2020 or 2021, so it's definitely time to be picking this up this one in 2023. So it is mixed media for those of you that do not know, and it is based in space, and I'm not sure what characters are in this one. I don't really know too much about it because they all kind of follow different characters, and I don't like looking at the back too much because I don't want to spoil it. They are quite long. They are over 600 pages long, but with it being mixed media, it is a very quick read, and for someone like me who is quite a slow reader, it is actually quite an easygoing, quick 600 pages. So that is the first one in my TBR. Books 2, 3, and 4 are all connected, so I'm just going to share them. Earlier on I was saying that I'm a series reader, and I have read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, but I've not finished the other two. Now these did appear on a TBR a couple of months ago and I just never got around to it. I do have the audiobook of this to kind of refresh my memory because I read it physically the first time, and I cannot get on board with that audio. There is so much going on. It's like really well cast, but like my brain cannot do that kind of style of audiobook, so I'm gonna have to reread it physically, which is absolutely a-okay. Now I read this last year about May time, but I do want to read all of the series, and what's going to happen is I'm going to read this one, go on to this one, and then on to this one. Whether I get this done this month, I'm not entirely sure, but fingers crossed, because I did really enjoy A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I hear that they do get better and better, and I want to find out what's going on and who did what, so I want to pick them up and get them read straight away. The next one is Hook, Line and Sinker by Tessa Sinker? That word just sounded really weird to me. Sinker. Never mind. Tessa by Tessa Bailey, and I have read the first one, which is It Happened One Summer. I absolutely loved it. Very steamy. If you like a little bit of spice, this series is for you. Tessa Bailey does spice quite well. I've been meaning to get around to this one for so long, and I've not really read smut for a while. I read Haunting and Hunting Adeline. That was smutty, but it was on a really weird level that I still don't think I've quite recovered from. But this is like nice, fun-going, easy, sexy times as far as I'm aware, whereas Hunting and Haunting, I'm not reading it and enjoying it, if you know what I mean. So this is nice, light-hearted. I might need it after reading that series. I'll probably read this later on in the month, but who knows, because it has popped on my TBR a couple of times and I've still not got around to it. So fingers crossed, one day I will read this book. And then it's quite a small TBR this month. There is Kindle books I want to read as well, but I'm not entirely sure what ones I'm going to read, so I don't want to come on here and tell you that I'm going to read them, and then I'm definitely not going to read them, because that, again, is like a mood reading situation, and I've not went through my Kindle. But this is what September's book club pick is going to be, and that is How High We Go in the Dark by Not Even Attempting to say that name. I'm very sorry, I would completely butcher it, and I don't think it would be good for anyone if I tried to do it. But yes, this is the Waterstones exclusive edition, and it's very nice. I don't think it's signed. No, it's not, but that's okay. So yes, this is the book club pick for September. There will be another video about that. Hopefully there will be a live show. Unfortunately, there was not a live show for Our Wives Under the Sea. I do want to have a discussion about that still, but unfortunately I was really unwell, so that did not happen. But I will hopefully get that scheduled very soon. But yes, I'm very much looking forward to this. I've heard really good things about this book, and I am really excited to discuss books with you guys and read them all together. So, like I said, it's quite a small TBR, not TBR, but it is what it is. Whether I read this pile or not is a different story, but obviously I will read How High We Go in the Dark. Our last month's book club pick, I was very happy with that, so fingers crossed that continues. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Pop in the comments what you are thinking of reading in the month of September, because I love seeing what people are reading, and also if I see other people are reading books, sometimes it kind of shimmies onto my TBR and then everything changes up a little bit. So just let me know. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.